12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Lumen Field. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's May. And he'll just bite the boards and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
To throw on 1st down is May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
May to the air once more. The throw here is complete. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. May to throw again. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's May again. This is caught at 2. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New England.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Seahawks nothing. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60. Hey, smash Broncos.
Once again, it's Walker. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboys.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 49. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a top ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
ground. It's Henderson to start this drive. He'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Nick Emmanwori is there to make the play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On second down, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And back deep it is Trey Palmer. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Steady ready.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready, ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Steady.
On the zone read, this is Milrow.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Palmer ready.
3rd and 5.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 3. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here we go.
They go play action now with Milrow. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat, Viking 18. Hut, hut.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It is 3rd and 10.
Come next, ready? 70 Lions. Trap 50, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now he's just going to flip this forward. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ready?
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Walker. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Made out on 1st and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. First down throw there is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Second and 10.
Here we go, throw.
Williams in motion. Throw again is made. This one complete right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
14.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Meg. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw now, May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chop alert! Chop alert!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready? Hey, smash, bro! Gravity Lions! Ready?
Here's Milrow to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
19 tight, 19 tight. Rig alert, 19 Lions.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo is the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He's inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 49.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
What's that?
They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7.
Here goes, sir. Hey, what's that? Here.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he's in! Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Seahawks 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stephanie! Go! 70 Timberwolves!
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Come on!
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And this will be incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
60. Cougar 19.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. Now timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go. Hawks, Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
To the air, it's Milroe. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. Escaping to his left. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Ready, ready.
Now Milroe on first down. That's complete. Left side picking. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Street!
On the ground, it's Walker. Score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To throw it on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On play action, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This returnable with Palmer. Phenomenal return, nearly a touchdown. They're set up with first and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Now it's Milrow. He's got it at the 3.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Walker. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for third and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Corey Morton's touchdown Seahawks. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. Working out of the gun. It's May. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, New England.
First down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On the run to the right. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
New England.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Patriot first down.
What's up?
Once more, it's Henderson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Off the play fake, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 87. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5. They'll run. It's Henderson.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is...
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Viking 18. Check mash, check mash.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end.
Okay,
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Go street. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
At their own 47-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Let's go now! 60 Bisons! 60 Bisons!
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Hey, smash! 13, 70 Timberwolves! Go!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Ready, ready!
They'll run the toss with Walker. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Ready, set!
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
60.
Throwing is Milrow. This one on the floor. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score day.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and They end up with a big interception.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Here we go. Shot. Lightning. Hey, hurt.
They run with Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Walker, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Panther 11. Street. 79. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Warrior 70. Go.
4th down, and here's Milroe. He's got a man. That's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Really good look. 18. 60 Eagles. Check. Hurt. Buffalo 18. Ready, what?
Milroe. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The PAT up and good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And that is incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
This one, downfield, looking for Henry. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's Matt. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Good pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
Williams in motion.
Can't.
Third and short. And here is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
In motion is Barner. They send a receiver. In motion left. May to the air once more. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Crazy.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Kirk is the motion man.
Torpedo.
Here's May again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Crazy.
On third and long, here's May. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Crazy.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Emanwari.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The throw on target to Pickens. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Street. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run here with Walker. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Vikings, Panther Street.
They'll run the draw with Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Milroe going to look to run it himself. And he'll be brought down there And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.